So today I get a parcel from Germany, and this is not from Amazon or Alibaba or Gearbest. So let's look what is inside. So it is, as you can see, these are two Raspberry Pi V0 from the only distributor I know from Germany. The others are always in the UK. I get in case, because this was the only way to get two, is you have to buy a naked one and with the construction case. The good part of the case is it's modular, so you can have a top if you like to work with the GPIOs and solder them on top. If you don't like to expose anything on top, and if you like to mount the camera on the front. You're also able to pass out the camera out. The other thing you need is a small flex cable adapter cable. This is because the pitch of the Raspberry Pi camera module is bigger than the small one on the Raspberry Pi V0, so you need an adapter. I also bought two others if I need longer distances. If I take the camera out. So we got here on the Raspberry Pi V0 micro USB, a standard on Raspberry Pi B series, a micro HDMI connector, and micro USB host connector. So if you like to connect some genuine USB sticks or cameras or other USB stuff, you need a USB host adapter. In my case I have also a special cable. Which I bought Gearbest. And the good thing about the special cable is it's a micro USB. Oh, the angle is not in the right direction, but it's a micro USB to USB-B connector. You can easily use this one to run Octoprint on the Raspberry Pi B0, because you don't need a second USB device for the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi is integrated on the Pi Zero. And if you do not slice big things, the Pi Zero is powerful enough for this. The good part about the Raspberry Pi Zero is that on the bottom part there are no exposed parts, so you can tape it where you want. You need not that much height. Yeah, you get a small DC-DC converter. This is the Wi-Fi chip with, this is the Wi-Fi. You got, as on the Raspberry Pi B or A or B+, pop memory. This means that the memory is on top of the controller. It is an ARM11 processor, so you do not get Ubuntu support. Raspbian is enough. The 40 GPIO pins, which are common on the Plus series. So yeah, this is the Raspberry Pi B0. And as always, as a maker, do not buy one, buy always twice, because if one gets broken, you get always a spare part. Here you got the size comparison to an to a Raspberry Pi 2B or a Raspberry Pi 3, or if you're the old-fashioned style type as of the origin Raspberry Pi B. This is the B+, not the Raspberry Pi 2, and this is the Raspberry Pi 3. And this is the Raspberry Pi 2. So subscribe and stay tuned for my projects, which I will done with the Raspberry Pi 0. So this is the supplier. Maybe I use this video as an application. I got an idea for my vacuum cleaner. And for those which don't change the video, here I also try the housing for the camera. This is a brand new one, never used. But this is the first generation camera. So release this here. Put in the camera. So I remove this. So, no gaps anymore. Oh, so this housing does not have the feature to put a micro SD card from outside. You have always put in first the SD card and then put in the camera, the whole module. So, like and subscribe.